Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece, chapter 1085. The Death of Nefertari Cobra. The cover page. This chapter's cover page today is reader's request. Frankie rooting on sea turtles hatchlings as they crawl to the water. As we see Frankie on what looks to be a giant crab that has been knocked out because I bet you because they would have ate the turtles. And Frankie's just tearfully crying while holding a departure sign pointing where the turtles have to go into the ocean. It's very wholesome. All right. We start off this chapter in the throne room, the supposedly empty throne room. But we see Cobra shocked as can be. No one is meant to sit upon that throne. Yeah, he's thinking to himself, is it not meant for one person's will to sway the entire world? It is not meant for one person's will to sway the entire world. And he's just coughing. There are two things I wish to say, and one thing to ask of the Cobra. It's Emo talking there. Who are you? I know the name Emu already, but it must be a coincidence. Among the first 20. Do not seek the answer. I will not provide it. But I can tell thee what thou wish to know. The D is the name of those who once opposed us. Those who bubble up from every corner of the world bearing the D are nothing but empty husks, ignorant of the meaning of their name. However, this recent development has its roots in Queen Lily's great mistake of 800 years ago. Mistake? As does the curiosity of the scholars rummaging after the void century. Oh my gosh, the Gorosei are just standing there while they're standing there menacingly while Cobra is just in shock. As does the spate of pirates seeking the poneglyphs for treasure. If not for Lily's mistake of that fateful day, the lonesome relics called the poneglyphs would not have been scattered across the world. Huh? And this unfortunate event of the past has one disastrous potential explanation. Was the liberation of the poneglyphs actually a simple mistake, or was it planned? Oh my gosh, I'm just getting goosebumps. Cobra just is speechless while all the Gorosei are pulling out weapons. And the only one who isn't pulling out a gun is the guy with the sword. They're all pulling out weapons. The answer to that question must be found within Lily's letter sent to Alabasta. But I have only heard thee speak of Queen Lily of the Nefertari dynasty. Why do you hide it from Mu? Mu? Tell Mu the proper name of the sender. Oh, Emu. That's weird. I wonder if that's a mistake. Or are they talking about themselves? Why do you hide it from Mu? Tell Mu the proper name of the sender. Well, that settles it. Clearly, I will not be allowed to leave this room alive. If I told you a lie, would I escape the blow? The moment you saw Great Emu, your fate was sealed. The Gorosei are really putting it on Cobra. Oh, poor King Cobra. I suppose it was this greatest taboo in the world. So we cut to Sabo. What's going on in there? Something's very wrong. He's just glancing at the Gorosei and where King Cobra is. That letter was signed by the Queen of Alabasta 800 years ago, and her name was Nefertari D. Lily. So the eyes of Green Emu is a little shocked, and they just say D. And then all of a sudden we see this giant black arrow pierce King Cobra right through the stomach, it seems. Ugh. And then Sabo jumps into the chaos with a big fire fist right at the elders. Ah! Rook, check. Where did thou come from? Rook, check. What happened to the attack? Wait, what? Are those the elders? They're just black shadows. I am so lost in this. Rook, check. Where did thou come from? And these panels are very confusing. So here's the panel where Sabo is towering over King Cobra's body, because it seems like he killed them, right? But he didn't. And all we see is shadows behind him that are very menacingly. It seems even Emu is transformed into some sort of aberration. I would have liked to take all of you down right here. Alas, to think there was such a diabolical truth at the pinnacle of the world. And so the Denden Mushi takes a picture of him standing over King Cobra. You're Luffy's brother. You would save me despite being a revolutionary? Our real enemies aren't the kings. It's those guys above you. How do you know Luffy, though? He saved my life. Sounds like Luffy. And so Sabo picks up King Cobra and starts running while these shadows are after him. We don't exactly get what... We don't see the shadows, but they're just outlines of certain animals. It's very weird looking. And we just see this dark silhouette of eyes in the very background. You can escape on your own. It's too late for me. Put me down. No, I'm saving you. I realized something today. You must not die here. Send a message to Luffy and Vivi. Luffy and Princess Vivi? Tell them that we also bear the D. Huh? At last, I see a way forward for Alabasta. Is it a fluke? We see a flashback of Sabo, Luffy, and Ace. You guys both have D in your name. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't care what my name is. You want a D, Sabo? Huh? Sadbo? That's not where it goes. And we see another attack of this black arrow striking across King Cobra and Sabo as Sabo clutches on for dear life. King Cobra! And King Cobra starts to stand up. The poneglyphs. And we get he's about to say something important, but we see text covering that. I think it says the poneglyphs must be protected. But all we see is must be acted. Bear the flag of the dawn against the world. Nefertari D. Lily. I'm counting on you, Sabo. That's kind of interesting how Oda covered up important information that King Cobra is releasing. But I think how this is working is Sabo's hearing this, but the growling is covering up what Cobra is saying. King Cobra. So obviously Sabo starts running away while shouting, King Cobra, you must survive. And someone's there. Someone watched this whole thing go down. Who's there? And we just see an eye. And it's none other than Wapple. He got it whacked. I can't believe it. Cobra's dead. I hated that guy, but I ain't so low that I'd celebrate it. I just had to see that, didn't I? I just had to learn the truth of the darkness of the world government. I didn't want to know who was that. My life is over. He just starts booking it. Wapple's about to turn a new leaf, it seems. In the round table council room, it seems King Cobra and King Wapple are late. I've just gotten word that they wished us to proceed without them. I suppose Cobra's impassioned speech left him tuckered out. Bah ha ha ha. Well, he must be satisfied with the ruling over the 7 warlords. Let's finish up the rest of the itinerary. As for the independent of the 4-nation alliance in the North Blue. Now we cut to Shirahoshi's gain. Shirahoshi, the meetings will soon be finished. Let's go and wait at the Red Port where those fools won't come after you. What's the matter? I wish to say goodbye to Princess Vivi before leaving. Where could she have gone? And we cut to what seems to be... Unfortunately, Princess Vivi got captured by the Cypher Pole Aegis 0. What do you think you're doing, kidnapping me? Untie these ropes. Who ordered this? I'll tell the entire world about what's happened here. Guest room, Pangea Castle. We see Jabra and Khalifa. Honest, you're too honest for your own good. What kidnappers are going to let you go after a threat like that? Headstrong woman. I don't think you're getting out of this one, princess. You'll go down as missing, and up as someone's pet. Is Shirahoshi safe? Huh? You're worried about someone else right now? Sounds like another incident happened earlier. But long story short, she's fine. I'm glad to hear that. The guys who walloped the celestial dragon trying to abduct the mermaid princess. It's Sai and the Tontata. We're followers of Straw Hat Luffy. Named themselves loud and proud. Now the square's in an absolute uproar. Over in the land of gods, Fujitora helped the revolutionaries free slaves, and Ryokyugu snapped and turned on him. That's very admirable of Fujitora. The reverie has been something else, man. I need to do something. Be someone's pet? Over my dead body. This is Vivi talking. And obviously we see something going on in the wall. Kaboom, kaboom, boom. Ah! Help me. I didn't see nothing. It's Wapple. He's just eating the walls. Wapple! Out of my way. That's it. Clear the way. I ain't getting caught. Chapapa. What was that? And Bluno is just confused. King Wapple, right? Hey, wait a sec. Vivi's gone. What the? So obviously Vivi took a ride on Wapple. Oh, honey Pooh, I've been looking for you. Where have you been? And who is that young woman with you? Wapple, where are you going? As far as I freaking can. I'm going to the ends of the world where no one can follow. I'll go too. Take me with you. They're eloping. King Wapple's wife is just shocked that Vivi is with Wapple. So that's how Wapple and Vivi were on Big News Morgan's ship, but we'll probably figure out how he got onto Big News Morgan's ship after probably in the next chapter. But man, poor King Cobra, he saw the secrets of the world and he just gets killed off of it. And then Sabo is ordered by King Cobra to save himself and had instructions, but the monsters were too loud for him to hear the whole speech. We still don't know what the whole thing that King Cobra said. And this is interesting how Vivi got away with King Wapple, because King Wapple also witnessed the whole thing. Oda, who would have thought that King Wapple of all people would have a big role in the story? Like, we all thought he was just a minor villain in the Drum Island arc. But dang. This is he's gonna have a redemption arc. And King Wapple is just afraid, man. And that's the end of chapter 1085. Vivi eloped with King Wapple. Obviously they're not eloping, but that's what his wife is seeing. King Wapple's wife is seeing that. And man. So are the Gorosei like shadow creatures? What are the Gorosei? We just thought they were ordinary humans, but after this chapter, it seems like maybe they have their own devil fruits that they have awakened. I mean, we only see the shadow of them, but man. And then that one Gorosei, the sad Uranus guy, I think that is heading towards Egghead. Oh man. This is such a good chapter. Oh. Anyways, this is Jesus signing out. This is a 10 out of 10 chapter. Things are heating up in the world. Who knows if the answers of the world will be answered. Stay tuned for next chapter. This is Jesus signing off. Goodbye, everyone.